to say two words on what you call predictive programming, and that is that if you have something in your mind regarding the other and you project that, you actually eventually end up creating that very thing you're projecting and that you think you're fighting. So 9/11 is a wonderful example of how the concept or the construct of the domestic terrorist was sort of placed in the minds. From then on, the police started to execute or display extreme on a global level police brutality because they sort of felt that from then on there would be a domestic terrorist, because 9/11 was supposed to sort of put that in the minds of the people, which started a kind of a sort of a martial law, if you wish, globally, because all of a sudden everybody was suspect without being, proven guilty. The point that I'm trying to make today is from the perspective of shadow work, the psychology, is that this was a beautiful example of projection in which the idea that there's a domestic terrorist would be basically projected all over, and the more we sort of the more we sort of abused people and took away their rights, the more we would basically create the projection, because people would become fearful of the police and wary, and it would become hatred, and then you would sort of start to create terrorism to justify the police brutalities. It's the same thing like a man that is projecting on his wife or woman that she is going to go with somebody else. He will sort of reverse engineer the expectation, which is what we call predictive programming, and make her do that. And then once that happens, then she will sort of his theory will fit his the facts that he unconsciously went on to engineer himself. In this way, the police, by treating people like domestic terrorists, will slowly feed them that script, if you wish, via which they will start to enact that role. It's like somebody telling it over and over, a parent telling a child, you're a liar. So police would need to change their whole outlook drastically, because if you project that, you will engineer that, you will create that, while you need to actually project peace, if you wish. And the police need to come to a situation and create peace, bring peace to a situation, and not bring terrorism to it and then create terrorism. This is where we're stuck, and this is a little example of how in the area of police brutality we have sort of reversed engineered the domestic terrorism to justify the police brutality and the stripping of the people of their fundamental inalienable rights. And I believe fundamentally that it is a unconscious process, that it's not being done consciously, but that if we could see this and become conscious of it and change the training and change the outlook and go back from an army on the streets to real police officers, we would change actually what the level of crime and terrorism becomes. The police in this way is creating the level of crime and terrorism. It then goes out to attend to. Namaste.